on, Dad.
Good, good, wonderful, I'm glad.
Can you remind me?
What are you going to say?
Thanksgiving.
Okay, 1989.
1989 Thanksgiving, it's a wonderful year.
Have a seat here.
And now I can sit down like the silent Papa Joe. Not yet, but it will be, as soon as you get married and have your wonderful children, it'll be Papa Joe.
Papa Joe.
That's right.
Papa Joe and Funky Yunky here
Funky
for
Yunky.
the camera.
That's right, Funky Yunky.
Live
It's a
original.
marvelous camera.
Yeah, this is the best. See, he's
Pick up the sound too.
Oh yeah, that's the difference.
Wonderful.
That's the difference between these and the ones. Plus, I don't have to go through all this
That's
Maydray.
right. Yeah, don't have to.
Think I should grow a mustache, Dad?
Well, if it comes out gray, don't.
I could dye it.
You could dye it, I know, but you're not supposed to.
That's why I continue to have mine, because there's no gray in it.
Good.
Yeah,
Good
dye it.
idea. You're not supposed to use Recent formula in your mustache.
That's right.
You know the story about our good president, past president.
Ronald.
They went into his brain. You know what they found?
No.
They found Recent formula. Did you hear that before?
No, I didn't. That's wonderful.
That's right. You don't have to take water out of his brain. And they found Recent formula. They didn't know what to do with it. So I think they reprocessed it.
That's right.
You heard any good quail jokes, John?
No.
No. You mean duck jokes?
Quail, Dan Quail. He is the stupidest guy.
He
He was talking.
Bush had to choose him because Bush had to get somebody a little bit inferior.
He was talking about. He was giving a speech and saying about how several wars have happened this century. He says, "I should know. This century, I lived in this century. This is my century."
Yeah. Did he live in the wars?
No. He was busy
Wars.
playing golf.
Busy playing. I thought he was playing duck. Quail.
That's right. Bush
Well,
quail.
This has been a great Thanksgiving.
Wonderful
That's been a
Thanksgiving.
wonderful Thanksgiving.
1989.
Yeah, a great deal of thanks for everything.
Yes.
That's right. Dad, if we were to look back a year ago.
The fact that I could breathe.
That's right.
That's wonderful.
A year ago.
We owe it all to Jonathan.
No,
God's
Dad.
blessing. God's blessing and joy.
No, Dad. It was your fortitude
I didn't know about that.
and fight.
There's some says fighting when you don't have a chance.
Yeah. Well, you had a chance.
Not a chance, I fought. Thank God for
Yeah.
that. I did the best I could.
Well,
Still do the best I
I
can.
know. Well, next
Getting
see.
there last night was just like climbing the Alps.
Getting out of bed.
I was climbing, getting down the Alps.
I know.
Sometimes it's more difficult getting down than getting up. Getting up, you know where you're going. Getting down, you don't know where you're going.
That's right. What's new in the world today? Did you read the paper today, Dad?
Yeah, everything's going on badly. I think we're beginning to see the end of communism. Just beginning to see it. I don't think we're going to see it actually. Because I think communism is here to stay for a while. I think you have to give the Russians time to crack down on all these so-called freedom-loving states.
You think they're going to crack down?
I think so, eventually. Otherwise, it's the end of communism. And I don't think the end of communism, I don't think we've seen the end of communism yet. But we probably will in our time.
Well, some people say if you see the end of communism, you really see the end of history. Because throughout history, there's been conflict
As we know it.
between two civilizations, two ways of living.
That's right.
There'll always be conflict, religious conflicts. I
That's
think
true.
the Muslims will replace the communists as the greatest threat to freedom.
Well, we'll see in 10
Communists
years.
never were a visual force as far as freedom is concerned. But the Muslims are a visual force.
What do you mean visual?
I mean, from the standpoint of the fact that they got out and attacked.
The fanatics.
The communists never came out and attacked unless their very existence was threatened in Eastern countries. Poland and other countries, Czechoslovakia now. I don't think they're going to crack down with attacks any longer.
I don't think so too. John, let me get you.
All right.
Ideas. Yeah, working?
Yep. We're continuing our interview with Professor Joseph Alexander.
Yeah.
That's right.
Dr. Jonathan Alexander is now replaced in the moderator role.
Philosopher talking about the world.
And medical authority on the heart particularly.
What was the greatest changes that you've seen, you think, in the last 5 years?
The greatest change in the
Five? What about the last
years.
80 years?
Okay, the last 80 years.
Last 80 years was the end of Hitler, and the end of really, I don't think we'll see that yet. There will be an end of communism in our time. They can't afford to live too many countries that are communist. And they have to see it. People say, why can't they become democracies? You can't become a democracy unless you live with it from the beginning.
Yeah.
You said it can't convert. And it took them a little time to convert to communism, as you know. They had their revolutions, the White Russians in Russia. And we supported them, of course. We would support all people of that nature, which we did. That's a question of whether we know what we support.
Right, you wonder if Gorbachev is the one who did it.
Well, he didn't do it. He did it with a new movement.
It started with him, it really started with him.
Greater flexibility.
Glasnost started with him.
Dad, do you think we need glasnost in America?
America is a totally different country. We have glasnost here. We have freedom of expression, freedom of ideas, and flexibility.
What about the homeless?
Oh, imagine, they're homeless, there always will be. Now they concentrate in various places. They have concentrated in Pennsylvania Station and also Grand Central.
It's disgusting that
A
a country of this size and this wealth.
There was something in the news about O'Hare Airport